What's going on, guys? So I'm back again with another video for you guys, and today we're going to talk about the G20 once again. So I kind of just want to talk about how amazing this car is as a daily driver. So I've been dating in this car for the past maybe 3-4 years, around there, and honestly it's been one of my best cars ever. So I've had a 2019 Civic Si right before this one, and dude, there's no comparison with the Si. This car is so much more fun to drive, and it's just amazing overall. And the reason why I would choose the G20 over the Si is because the Si was manual. So in traffic, since I do drive a lot, it was a headache just being stuck in traffic with that car. It wasn't too much fun, and because this is automatic with the ZF transmission, it's perfect. It's perfect daily driver. It's fun, it's comfortable, and it's super reliable. If you do not work on cars, this car is not for you. But let me explain. So obviously the BMW is known for not being reliable and all that. Yes, there are some hiccups along the way since I've owned the car. For example, I had my oil filter housing replaced, my heat management module, which is aka the thermostat, replaced, and I've had my intake manifold replaced. Now, all that was done by myself at home. And the reason why I say that this car isn't for everyone, it's because if you don't know how to work on cars or how to do all that work, this car is gonna be a money pit for you. I've saved thousands of dollars just being able to do my own work on this car and making this car super reliable. Another example would be my water pump and the serpentine belt. All that was done by myself, and I think BMW charges so much for just that job, as well as the coolant flush and the heat exchanger replacement. So that's why I say that this car isn't for everyone. But if you do know how to work on cars, or if you love working on cars and don't mind learning, this car is perfect for you. Now I want to give you guys a quick mod list on this car, just so you guys can see how reliable it is, even with all the mods that I currently have on the car. And since we're in the back, we're gonna start from the back. I'm not gonna do too much exterior mods because I do have a carbon spoiler, carbon antenna, and carbon mirror caps, as well as side skirts that you can easily tell. But as far as performance, I do have an AWE touring exhaust. I feel like this is one of the best exhausts for the 330i, not the M340i, for the 330i. It's perfect for daily driving. It's not too loud and also not too quiet. As right now I have the car idling, so you can't really hear it. You could just hear the idle. It's not crazy. It sounds stock, but when you gas it, it definitely sounds loud. And paired up with my exhaust, I do have a catless downpipe from Alibaba. I picked it up for 120 bucks each. So when you buy on Alibaba, it made me buy 2 of them, but I was lucky enough to find someone on the Facebook forums that was willing to partner up with me and buy 2 of them, so we could get them for a good deal, 120 each. Now the catless downpipe with the touring exhaust sounds amazing. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are gonna go get a downpipe, just go catless and just get a full exhaust. AWE is the way to go. But if you daily drive it, I highly recommend just getting a touring exhaust. Now since I have my grills open, I do have a heat exchanger. Hopefully you guys can see that in there. The heat exchanger is from Alibaba as well. I picked it up for a steal, man. I can't quite remember how much I paid for it, but it was definitely so much more less than what you can find on the market here in the US. So I would say that the heat exchanger looks very similar to the Burger Motorsports heat exchanger for the M340i. I'm just gonna open up the hood real quick for you guys so you guys can see what's under the hood, because I do have some goodies on here. Let me turn off the car real quick. So right off the bat, you can see I do have the IPOS intake manifold. I did opt it out on getting it powder coated. I honestly thought it was gonna look a little better without being powder coated, but I didn't know it was gonna show all these marks on it. That's how it came out the box. So not sure if that's supposed to be there, but I should have just get it powder coated. So the reason why I replaced that was because mine had a bunch of oil on the stock one and it had a crack. So I just went ahead and upgraded the manifold. And paired up to the manifold, I do have a CTS charge pipe. I love the finish on it, and I just wish the manifold was the same color. I could get it powder coated down the line, but I mean, I'm good. I'm blessed and happy that I even have it. Next to it, I do have a Coistar intake. If you guys are in the market for intake and MST is on your list, I just highly recommend just go with the Coistar. There's literally no difference on it. Same material, just different brand. That's literally all it is. And up top, I do have a FTP oil catch can just to stop having oil into go back into the turbo and into the charge pipe. I am also on H&R springs, and the fitment is perfect, as you guys can see here. I love the drop. The drop gives it a perfect height for daily driving. Shoo! Oh, also one more thing. So with all these mods, I do have almost 100,000 miles on this car, and that's how reliable the G20 330i is. Keep in mind, I did do the oil filter housing. I did upgrade it to the aluminum one and put an OEM gasket on it. I did get a thermostat off eBay, but I replaced the gaskets with OEM as well. I got my water pump and my engine cooling line right here. So the water pump and engine cooling line are gonna be common replacements for the G20, because mine started leaking around 85,000 miles roughly. So just keep that in mind. And at that mileage, I didn't have to replace the serpentine belt, but it had to come off to replace the water pump, so I just went ahead and replaced it since I was already there. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's gonna be the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys like it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.